I'm so glad you're able to join me today for this word of encouragement. It is my joy to be able to meet with you on a daily basis here throughout the week. And we do want to lift you up as best we can by the grace of God, using the Word of God and praying for you. This is our first day of officially Safer at Home guidelines, and for some of you it's going to be a fairly normal day, but for most it's going to be very different. You have your children home, or you're not able to work outside the home, and it does seem to be quite a hindrance to what we want to do. But I do want to encourage you that God's will is always perfect, and we have to trust that God uses our authorities and that God will use all of this for good. And I just want to challenge you to believe that God will give you leadership to maximize each day. As I was thinking about our time today, I thought of the well-known verses. In fact, I touched on it last Wednesday night in regard to walking in the Spirit and all the different ways we can truly live for God and move forward in these days. And one of those was walking circumspectly. Verse 15 of chapter 5 of Ephesians, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And then it goes on to say, be filled with the Spirit. God will enable us to redeem the time. Every moment is precious. It's a gift from God. And the life that we have, we need to cherish. And even if it's not going the way we want it, God can make great things of it. As we're at home, there are ways to redeem the time, to know what the will of God is. I would encourage you to sit down, spend some major time with the Lord, and then ask Him, how should I schedule my day? What should our routine be during these days ahead? We don't know how long they're going to be, but they are going to be for some time. And so how can I best maximize my time? It would be good for your family, if you have children at home, to have a very clear schedule for the weekdays and for the weekend. And of course, make the Lord's Day very different. I appreciate the reports that I heard from so many of you that you really went all out to make it the Lord's Day. And I think that is so important, that we treat with respect this day that God has given to us, Resurrection Day. We'll look forward to live streaming. We're able to live stream right from the church like we have. We look forward to our services together, and that reminds me, tonight at 7:30, we look forward to a very special service as I'll be speaking, and then we'll have some time of guided prayer, and I encourage you to have your family participate in that. That can be a very, very special time, so don't miss the time tonight at 7:30. But let's buy back the time. God's given us these unique days together in our homes, away from other distractions, and let's put away any technical distractions that will pull us down, and let's ask God what His will is for this unique time, and He'll give it to us. And I trust we can look back, as I said, I think it was yesterday, let's look back and say, you know, as hard as these days were, these were good days. These were transforming days. These were days when I was able to do the things that God wanted me to do, and we were able to grow as an individual, as a family. And if that's the case, then we're going to be able to grow spiritually as a church. God bless you. And I want you to know I'm praying for every one of you, asking God to do great things in these days.